Hey everybody, it's Ryan from MyAfterSchoolToys.com with this week's toy review. We have the 1987 Mattel Captain Power Powerjet XT7. Now this was the jet that Captain Power flew in, but you could also use as a gun to fire at your TV and participate in Captain Power games. So what we're going to do today is look just a little bit at the box really quickly, and then we're going to take it out and look at it close up. So you can see the box right here. It says Blast Captain Power TV targets. They actually fire back and it really works. It was kind of cool. It was a way to be interactive with your TV shows. And it was really cutting edge at the time. It was something that you could see things like laser tag using Photon. Marshall Bravestar Toys had them as well. So there is a good shot of the jet on the front. And then here on the side you can see they give you kind of a little diagram of how to shoot at the TV. And we're going to look at those features up close in just a second. And then, let's look on the back here. Oops, upside down. Let's turn it this way. There we go. You get to see a up-close picture of it. And then it just kind of tells you that there's battle sensors here. There's a power check button. It tells you how many points that you have left, which is cool. There's a target light that lights up when jet is in line with the TV targets, which is pretty cool, and tells you when to shoot. Makes 8 different battle sounds. And of course an ejectable cockpit as well. So we're going to actually put Captain Power in that cockpit today and fire him out. But let's open up this box and let's take a look at the jet. Alright, now here's the XT7 Powerjet up close. Before we actually get to the vehicle itself, we're going to look at some of the paperwork that came with it. You get a little card here that tells you about the jets. It tells you about the Phoenix insignia on it. There's warp thrusters, a power beam weapon, and then the escape eject cockpit. And then on the back it tells you a little bit about the plane. I'll just read the first one here. It says, the Powerjet XT7 is believed to have been developed by Captain Jonathan Power and his aides. Craft design, it's an air assault stealth class fighter with fully armed proton and ion beam systems. So there you go, the XT7 jet. And then of course you're going to get the manual here that tells you how to operate it. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's funny here for the sticker sheet, it says place these labels at your own discretion. So if you want them, great. If not, oh well. Alright, and then there's just a little bit of a look inside there. And then a little bit about the cockpit on the back. So there you go. Let's take a look at this little booklet that came with it here. This is the interactive videotape rules booklet. Now, of course, you could play along with the TV show when it aired, or else you could buy VHS tapes that had these little battles inside. And this kind of tells you the rules for those battles. We'll just flip through it real quickly. You can see the kids here shooting against the TV, and you would get points as you played. And basically the videos were kind of you as a point of view of you in the cockpit versus these other ships. So you're kind of like you're flying and you could shoot them as they came into view and you'd get points. And then in the back there was a point system. So if you got 0 to 10, you were terrible pilot, so you were just a trainee. But if you got 81 plus, then you were a phoenix and you were the top of the Captain Power grid. And then here was a scoring grid over here, and it has tape 1, tape 2, and tape 3 for the different VHS tapes that came with it. So that's kind of cool. In the back it kind of tells you a little bit about each videotape and how to score points on them. So very neat system. And then it also came with this little card here. Now unfortunately the card I have is missing the reflective sticker on it, but it was actually a target that you could fold, set it up like this, and you could shoot at it to score points. So that was kind of cool. Alright, but enough about that. Let's get to the jet itself. So here you see the top of it. It kind of is a little bit reminiscent of the X-Men jet as far as its design right here. You can see it has guns on the bottom that pop off. See if I can take one off here fairly easily. and then pop back on. There was a handle underneath to hold it with a speaker, as well as on and off buttons up here. And then you could also switch it from room to television mode. Took 2 AA batteries in here, and then a 9-volt battery in here. And when you turn it on, let's see if I can get it on here, it makes sound. That's the sound of when you shoot it. There was a beam to receive and a beam to shoot right up here. So one would shoot the TV and then one would receive signals back to tell you when you got hit. Just like that. And then there was a little button in the back here we talked about just a minute ago. It kind of tells you how many points you have left. You can do that. Alright, and then of course you have the cockpit here. So what we're going to do is take the cockpit off, show you how it works, and then we'll eject it. So you had a seat here, nothing special about that. You had the cockpit inside with some stickers and a spring-loaded lever here. You would take the seat like this, put it down in, and let the little button in the back click it like that. Then you take Captain Power here, put him inside, just like that. Replace the canopy, and then you would fire away at your TV. And then the TV would fire back, and if you got hit enough times, you would hear this beeping noise, and then Captain Power would go flying. Just like that. Out of the ejection. It was very, very cool. I remember playing along with my TV and not even firing. I was like, I just want to get hit so I can see Captain Power go flying. So it was a very, very cool toy. I think it still kind of holds up. I could see this in other lines if it came out. Uh-oh. Something happened. I think Captain Power just blew up the XT7. Let me turn it off. Alright, I have to look at the rules booklet to see what that beeping means. So anyways, there's the jet. The Captain Power XT7. Very, very cool toy. With its innovative features, I think it's one of the best spaceship lines of the 80s, just because it was cool that you could shoot at things and have them shoot back at you. And what was really neat was you could also kind of use it as a gun and play laser tag with your friends, where you could shoot at them and they could shoot back at you. So it had a lot of function to it. So that is the 1987 Mattel Captain Power XT7 Powerjet. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you notice down at the bottom, we are now on Twitter, so you can join us and get updates as they happen. Lots of other fun stuff that posts as we get it. So join us on Twitter at After School Toys. And until next time, as always, long live the 80s.